on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
47. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 20-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Call it a loss of 5. A big sack to bring up third down.
That time, it looked like he essentially just ran right into the pass rush.
Yeah, partner, I'm not much of an outdoorsman, but the fish jumped right into the net, didn't he? Because you've got to make sure that you're deep enough that you can get around the defensive end, have an angle there. But he couldn't do it because he actually cut that one off. Really nice play coming off the edge.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on 1st and goal. So 1st down went the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Hands it off out of the gun. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guy.
And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. A tough time to take the sack. Now it's 4th and goal, and that's a loss of 6.
Well, it's up to how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And here now the offense heading back out there. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there the last time out, but they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
At the 37-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Hayes. And he'll get it near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun. Carter. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Back to throw. Carter. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They are back over the 500 mark for the year. A 3-game winning streak really coming at the exact right time, Charles, to get them back into playoff contention.
And it's always a question of when do you want your football team to peak? And everyone always talks about you want to be playing your best ball going into the playoffs. But sometimes you need your best ball before that time. And this team, going into this stretch of games, they're certainly playing their best football of the year.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
The 2nd down pass.
Will go down as a gain of 6. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Intended for number 22.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Operating from the gun, Carter. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Hayes. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
And he gets this out to Foster on the right side.
7-yard gain.
7 yards there and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Hayes. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 41 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Offensive line right now really freeing up the rushing lanes on this drive.
And we have to give them props. They've earned them. But these big runs that we're seeing, they don't result without everyone else being involved as well. Blocking on the perimeter has to take place downfield, too.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. The tight end in motion right. 2nd and 11. He finds his man complete. That's Hayes. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Give him 2 on the play there. And now they'll be set up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Carter. That's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And his guys have taken the lead. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast. But a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. As
as mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 8. A quick throw complete into the flat out left. They need 2. Here's third down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Looking to throw. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. And on now is the punter, as he'll kick it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. 48 yards rushing for him now in the ballgame. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Hayes trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Slot man moves right. Carter from the gun on third down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Webb. First time that they call his number tonight, and it gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll try the left side. Hayes. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. Operating from the gun. Carter. Over the middle, complete. That's Foster. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
That's a gain of 2.
3rd and 12.
3rd and 12.
Up the middle they go. It's Hayes. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, go into pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a first down.
It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
38 yards on the play. Results in a first down.
Okay, call on that throw.
I like the timing catches, the short ones, but those rainbows that drop right in the bucket, something pretty about it.
Really is, and let's face it, we always talk about arm strength. We love the guys who can throw through the car wash and the ball comes out dry. But those guys with touches we just saw there, those guys are valuable.
Right back to him on first down.
And they're knocking on the door now. As a team while they are going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal?
Brings up second and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And I think they stopped it again. They did at the 1-yard line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Back to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception as his guys are able to regain the lead.
No surprise there. Third and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 10-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again.
They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the way.
Well, my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
They'll keep it on the ground. Hayes. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. Back to throw. Carter.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Completes it to Coleman. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Looking to throw. Carter. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And that will do it for this.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Number 31, incomplete. It's third down.
They'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Taken from just outside the 30. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Carter. Throw left side complete. That's Foster. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 34.
At the 25-yard line.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And, Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, third down is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's 2nd and 8. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw is Carter from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
And his kick is good. And they will take the lead at 13-10. So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call. They're opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And it's caught by the tight end Cameron. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll set up to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 more there and another 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. And a 1st down.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 50-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. They'll drop to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
That's another first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They will find his man on the end route, complete. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
A gain of 11 on the play. Result is a first down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. With his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And his guys have once again taken the lead. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6.
At the 34-yard line.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 71 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
At the 49-yard line.
I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and your running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Carter. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Webb. They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Back to throw. Carter. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. They work now on 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They give it off here to the tight end. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
First down.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
The first down pass.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Back to throw here. And he can't escape, and down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. We are headed to the 4th here on Thanksgiving night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. They bring their punter out there now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And he'll take it just outside the 40. Good coverage there, holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. Now this offense comes back out onto the field. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. They'll start by running the option to the right. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line.
Looking to throw. Carter. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The offense on 3rd down tonight, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Carter. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 85 catches for him on the year now, and the result there is a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. A big play there. 42 yards. And now they have taken a 4th quarter lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Extra point right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now back to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Carter.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
This one complete to Coleman. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
From the 35, here's a 2nd and 8.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
The 24-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Hayes. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down.
And this one is right through. And that will add 3 more to their lead and pushes it up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
On a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
And when you're facing a depth deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. From the 20, here's second down of the yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
At the 17-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
In the end zone.
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. That's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And his guys are just an extra point away now from taking the lead in this game.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. And he stopped immediately there. No gain there as he kept it himself in 2nd down.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Off the play fake. Carter. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
That's a gain of 3.
Here's 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Looking to throw. Carter. Throw left side complete. That's Douglas. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Carter. That's Foster hauling it in over the middle.
To number 88.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock, and a tight 1-point game.
At the 41-yard
So it's our
line.
home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Douglas. Here comes 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Now a give, right side. Hayes. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
They'll look to throw.
37-yard line.
And this one is incomplete.
Carter's pass.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's third down.
He'll look to throw. Pass complete to Webb. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. On first down, it's Hayes. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
On the play. Second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to throw.
Oh, my goodness. They were in field goal range, but it's intercepted.
And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. That's now a second interception, and he's many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. And he is going to have a first down here, and that should be the one that seals a victory.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a one-point victory.
Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
Yeah, tough environment indeed. How about all the people we can hear shouting from their seats right below us, partner? They weren't real happy that their team didn't keep the home field. How about how these visitors came in, calm every step of the way, even with all the pressure, and found a way to get out of here with a win.
So for our visitors, the win moves them a couple games over 500 now at 7-5. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the home team here, this season is beyond salvage now as they fall to 2-10. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.